Prime Minister Justin Trudeau taking the stage on day one of the Liberal Party convention here in Mississauga. Now, he didn't speak with media, but addressed a crowd of about 1,000 attendees here tonight. In his 20-minute speech, he talked about a variety of topics, even taking jabs at some of his opponents, but steered clear of any party controversies.
Internal disputes only tell Canadians that we care more about ourselves than we do about them. You know, and I know, that couldn't be further from the truth.
In a sea of Trudeau supporters, the Prime Minister called for the unity of his party, kicking off the Liberal Party convention for Ontario today.
Let's learn from our mistakes. Liberals fighting Liberals only helps Andrew Scheer. We have to remember what this party stands for. And more than that, we have to remember who we are.
But there was no mention of the SNC-Lavalin affair that continues to linger and that saw a few party members pitted against each other. The PM also didn't speak about the removal of two cabinet ministers from caucus, Jody Wilson-Raybould and Jane Philpott, who both also resigned over the SNC affair. Trudeau was also under fire for this.
People in Grassy Narrows are suffering from mercury poisoning. You committed to addressing this crisis.
Thank you for being here. Thank you very much for your donation tonight. I really appreciate it.
For how he responded when protesters from Grassy Narrows First Nation interrupted him at a fundraiser in Toronto late last month, bringing to attention issues plaguing the Indigenous community in Northern Ontario. The PM later apologized.
Right now, I work as a lawyer.
Ahead of the upcoming federal election, this former policy advisor for the Ontario Liberals says the PM should prepare to address these issues, but focus his message on the future.
I think it has kind of sort of tarnished his sort of golden boy image.
How do you think at this point the PM can restore faith in his party and for his supporters also?
I think he kind of has to go and think a little bit about how he's going to represent himself to Canadians, because, the last election was really, in many ways, an election in which folks were excited about the new leadership of Justin Trudeau and also at the same time tired of the Stephen Harper government. Now he kind of has to stand on his record. He has to be more of a manager.
And Trudeau did just that.
4 more years! 4 more years!
Saying the Liberals accomplished many things these last few years, touching on jobs, the economy, and climate change. In his speech, the Prime Minister also took jabs at Conservative leader Andrew Scheer while criticizing Ontario Premier Doug Ford's first budget.
Andrew Scheer? Well, Andrew Scheer takes his cues from the Ontario Premier, so Canadians can expect much of the same if he ever gets elected. Cuts to the Canada Child Benefit, cuts to the National Housing Strategy, and on climate change in particular, he's no better.
Now, this convention will continue tomorrow, where several Liberal MPs will be speaking, including Minister Ahmed Hussein and Minister Chrystia Freeland. Mississauga Mayor Bonnie Crombie will be delivering the keynote address. Here in Mississauga, I'm Faiza Amin for City News.